I didn't know what the side button did, so I pressed it.
So with PBT, it was a Chrysler. It was a 2013. Oh, it was a 14. No, it was a 2003. Sorry, I got my stuff mixed up. Patriot Blue. So I'm gonna go into this computer, DVC version of it, because it'll tell me what sealer I need to put on it. So we'll just go to, it doesn't matter which variant you pick, always do current match. It's G7, so it needs a dark sealer. Which is black. They do this stuff in color tones, so the G1 is white, G5 or G5 is gray, and G7 is black. So there's all the shades in between. Here's a TransStar version of it. White, gray is 4 or 5, and then black. So this one takes black, we need the dark. And this computer is glitching. So the PBT, right? Chrysler, then there's a Mitsu color, and a Mitsu color. We're just probably gonna pull these paint chips real easy. These ones, E4 0513 and E4 0530. So it's 05 each of them. So it's E4 05 right here. So you look at the back, doing 0513. Going the wrong way. There's 13 and 0530. These are the variances. It's a chromatic deck. So variances are actually this far apart in this deck. Here's what we'll do. This is good. Like I said, this color match doesn't have to be perfect. Cheap, cheap, cheap. So what you do is you come to a part of the truck. You can use compound to clean it off, but I just want something remotely kind of close. So that right there doesn't look green enough to me. And that one doesn't look, that looks way too blue. I mean, I could probably get away with that one, but we're gonna see what other stuff there is. But here's a cool thing about these chromatic decks, guys. Compared to other brands, they don't have chromatic decks. So with these chromatic decks, what you do is you take like 1 or 2 on each side of each one of these things. They're chromatic, which means they're numbered. So what I mean when it's chromatic, what I usually do, it makes it easier. You can pull these, they're pretty close. So this is the original variants. I pulled 2 on each side. So for that one, so then for this one, obviously I'm not gonna pick that, it's way green. I'll just take the one on the other side of that, and I'll take 1, 2 right on the next side of that. So now your original variants ones are always the middle, except for this one. So what you can do is, since it's chromatic, you can actually go to the panel and you can take one that you think's closer, see, I'm gonna switch spots here. It's kind of hard to tell with the camera, I'm betting. So I should get some compound and actually compound it up, but again, like I said, so originally this was the very first variants. If you look at it close, it's actually not bad on that angle. You got to look at, when you look at a paint chip, you look at it 3 different directions. You look at it You look at it from here, here, and straight on. And then flop, you look the other way. So you want to look at it multiple different ways to make sure that the flop and everything in the color matches. So the original one there, see me, this isn't one of the variances, but I actually think that one's closer, just pretty close. It's a little light. But then we'll go to the next variance, which was the 301. And actually the 301 from here, it's a little bluer, but it's actually not bad at all. So here's what I do. I take the ones that I think aren't bad. So I think this one's good, right? I think the 3-0, the original one's good. Then I think that one's too green, the top one, this one. We're going from here. This one's pretty close. That one's okay. Too blue, or too green, too blue. So this one right here, the 1-4 is pretty close, and the 1-5 is too green. So this one right here, the 13, this one can go. This is gonna be kind of confusing. It's hard to do with one hand. So I like the 13, the original 14, and these ones can all go. So you're just taking them down. To me, that's a little too blue. So I'm actually going to take some compound, put it on here. I want to clean the panel up. It's kind of hard to get a true reading, or kind of hard to see what the color is when it's years of oxidation and dirt. It's called rubbing compound. So what do? You use it to rub. Okay, now we go back to these colors that I think are pretty close. Now if you see it, look, it actually cleaned it up a lot. So that one right there to me is the too blue. That one right there is pretty close. This looks a little bright. That one right there is too light. Too bright. Thinking the 30 is going to be the best one to use for it. So we're going to go with that variant. This all back down, guys. Alright, we're going to make some sealer here. Very little, we don't need much, just cab corners. Tear that out. Tear it out. So we go up here to type. Oh, primers, products. I'm using quick seal. Fast, like 3 ounces, 4 ounces. Scale. Start weighing. What's wrong with you, champ? Black. Empty can, yes. 74.5. Bam. So So it's the activator for it right here. I'm not endorsed by these people, just using their product. Right, Jared?
Right.
But it wouldn't help to be endorsed by them. What do you think? So reducer now. I will reduce everything just a tad. Sprays out. So here, overflow, no. Complete mix. Good to go. You can stir this stuff, but I'm just gonna shake this one.
Obviously, before you put any kind of anything on a panel, you're gonna use tack rag. These tack rags, any tack rag really, except for maybe the old crystal ones, but even you can expand those. When you expand them, they get even more tacky. They have like some sort of wax in them that doesn't transfer to the panel. So you tack it off to get all the paper towel residue, whatever dust landed on it, anything like that. Because you don't want dirt in the paint. There's going to be inherently, I don't have a really expensive paint booth, so inherently it's going to be a little dirty no matter what. But that's what you do, wet sand and buff at the end. Like I said, this thing's pretty a cheapy job, so whatever, it's not going to be crazy. It doesn't have to be crazy nice. So this is sealer again. This is G7. Needs some black sealer. The color's dark, so you want a dark sealer. For me, anytime I grab a gun, I always go like this. You never know what's in your gun. It could be thinner, sitting in it, but you store these with thinner. For me, I do it all by sound. Look at the fan. And obviously it's going to be black. You don't have to worry about really blending anything because it stops the panel. So obviously just gray should be black. Now look at the jam. Show them that little cover. Tacking off. Shaking it up because stuff does settle a little bit after it sits for a few minutes. much covered already. Now I see a little bit in here. We gotta put a little bit of flow on. It's pretty covered, so I'm gonna put another coat on.
Never really ever die. No crooks, no strings, no one explaining why. When you're alive, you never really ever die. No laws, no kings, no need to testify.
Blending it up a little higher. That's kind of like a blending.
Foxy it gets when you add more flavor and color to the palette of life. I say ya, no more fighting. Everyone's heightened. Kick it to the mix, cause they all tighten. When you're alive, you never really ever die. No laws, no kings, no need to testify. When you're alive, you never really ever die. No crooks, no strings, no one explaining why. Foxy it gets when you add more flavor and color.
Hey folks, Justin Robinson Overly Fishing again. Day number 2 of video on this old Dakota. Got the bed back on it, we're gonna button it up and then get it cleaned up and get back to the customer. So I had to take the bed, put it back on, got it off the lift. So we got it on here. Guess what we gotta do? We gotta get the neck back up into the same spot. Obviously, gotta get the gas flap put back on and put all the bed bolts back in it. They're up in there. So you got one right there, it's loose. Underneath, in between there. Gotta put the tail lights back in the thing. Gotta put all the rest of the harness back in for the tail lights and everything, and put the bumper on. Just fine tuning it. Then we're gonna get it cleaned up. And you see cab corners there we painted yesterday. Yeah, so we got all the moldings and everything back in it. So it looks like it's back to where it was before. If you guys like what you see, you want me to keep it up, smash the like button, ding the bell, punch your fucking cat, do whatever the hell you gotta do. Again, thank you very much. Signing out from Robinson's Auto Refinishing. Thank you.